Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, there lived a simple woman. She was kind-hearted and often helped others, yet deep inside she carried a small seed of jealousy. One afternoon, while sweeping her courtyard, she suddenly saw an old stranger walking in. He looked utterly exhausted, his face showing signs of thirst and his feet heavy from a long journey. Without hesitation, the woman quickly poured a bowl of cool water and brought it to him. After drinking, the old man looked at her kindly and smiled. Then he asked slowly, "Do you know who I am?" The woman shook her head in surprise. The old man softly replied, "I am the angel of death. Today I came to take your soul." Hearing this, her whole body trembled with fear, her heart pounding wildly. But then his voice softened again. "Your kindness just now touched me deeply. Therefore I will grant you a special chance, the chance to change your destiny with this book of fate." The woman, handshaking, received the book of fate from the angel. It was a rare opportunity, something no human had ever been given. Excitement mixed with curiosity rose in her heart. She opened the first page and read, "Your friend will soon receive a treasure." Instantly, jealousy surged within her. She hastily crossed out the line and wrote, "She shall not receive the treasure." Turning to the next page, she found, "Your neighbor will become an advisor to the king." Again, envy clouded her heart. She erased the words and replaced them with, "He shall never be a minister." Page after page, she continued altering destinies, erasing the blessings of others and leaving behind only misfortune and sorrow. After stripping away so many fortunes, the woman finally reached the page with her own name. Her heart raced, her hands trembling as they held the pen. Countless thoughts flooded her mind. What should I write? Endless wealth, long life, or a joyful existence? Just as she was about to decide, the angel of death suddenly appeared, his thunderous voice echoing, "Time is over." He snatched the book away from her hands. With stern eyes, he declared, "You have wasted your precious chance to write good for yourself. You spent it all erasing the blessings of others, yet you never planted a single blessing for your own life." Overwhelmed with regret, the woman cried out, begging for another chance, but it was too late. The angel gazed at her with unwavering eyes and spoke with a voice like rolling thunder. "This is the greatest mistake of mankind. You were given the chance to decide your fate, to paint a beautiful life for yourself. Yet you squandered it only to erase the joy of others. Because of jealousy and selfishness, you forgot the most important thing, yourself." His words cut into her heart like a sharp blade. The woman collapsed in tears, pleading desperately for forgiveness, but the angel shook his head. "It is already decided." In that moment, the angel of death gently closed the book of fate and stretched out his hand to take her soul. The woman was left with nothing but endless regret. The chance had passed, and all that remained was a painful lesson carved deeply into her existence. The book of fate was closed, but the lesson of this story continues to echo. Every day of life is like a blank page. We can choose to fill it with goodness, or let it be covered in jealousy, hatred, and bitterness. If we waste our time wishing harm upon others, we lose the chance to write happiness for ourselves. Life is always just. When we plant positivity, we harvest joy. But when we sow negativity, we must reap bitterness. Therefore, if you cannot yet do good for someone, at least do not wish them harm. Instead of comparing or trying to bring others down, focus your energy on nurturing and developing yourself. True happiness only comes when we walk steadily on our own path.